Hey everybody, it's Andy. I'm just responding to a quick request from my buddy Brian from college who was talking about a quick sauce tutorial, and I have a little bit of pork stock I made earlier. I have some cornstarch mixed with like an equal amount of water till it gets to kind of like a milky, heavy cream type consistency, some Dijon mustard, salt, sherry vinegar. All I'm gonna do is take my really hot stock. I'm kind of doing a 1 serving portion here. I'm gonna mix it with this cornstarch mixture I made earlier. I don't need to use all of it. All I wanna do is just mix this up. I can see my stock was boiling when it went in, and it's already getting nice and thick just as I mix this in here. And normally you do this over the stovetop, but it's hard for me to film there. So this is gonna work just fine. And all I did was throw in a little knob of cold butter. And I can see, dude, I've turned this stock already into a nicer kind of sauce consistency. I still have a little bit of starch in there. That's not fully incorporated, but that's okay. And you can see I'm just kind of stirring this cold knob of butter in until it dissolves completely and gets a little bit shiny. I used a little too much starch. I probably should have whisked it in a little better. You see what I'm going for here. What we have now is much more of like, kind of this nice thicker sauce. And all I started with was a tiny bit of stock, a little bit of cornstarch. I'm gonna add a little mustard in, a little Dijon. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of honey in there. I got some nice like Spanish mountain honey here. I want it to be a little sweet. I want it to be a little mustardy. Honey and mustard goes really nicely with pork, which is what I'm making this sauce for. Gonna stir that in. And just to give it a little more balance, it's a little kind of fatty and rich right now, I'm just gonna drop in a little sherry vinegar and a tiny little sprinkle of salt. Get that nice and mixed up. And right now, brother, if I was making this for a restaurant, I would get, it's gonna taste great. This is so delicious. But if I was doing this for a restaurant, I would do like a quick strain of this guy. Or maybe we toss it through something before we serve it up. But just look at this consistency. It's really beautiful. It's really smooth. You can cut it with your finger. Perfect. And just because I don't have a perfectly smooth sauce, maybe I send it through this little strainer. Cool. And dude, what I end up with here is this really beautiful pork sauce. That would be, I got some like Iberico pork I'm gonna cook up later. And this sauce is gonna be freaking perfect with it. You can see it's nice and smooth. It tastes incredible. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, this is just to like show you what's up, but like, I'm just gonna eat this with a spoon. And I'll make some more later when my pork is ready. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video.